fucking damn it, Dave. There goes the last shit.
Hi guys, I know I haven't posted in almost 3 months now, but I'm here now. And I know you cuties missed me so much, so of course, I had to make a video.
I tried my best to make a video with my voice, but since English isn't my first language, I struggle a lot with speaking, so I thought it would be better if I just used text-to-speech. Also, to the guy that said that I don't show my face or my voice, fuck you, you can suck on my dick. I just showed my voice for like the 3rd time on my channel, you fucking fake fan. Like, if you're so obsessed with me and you love me so much, just come here and kiss me already.
But enough about me. As said in the title, I'm going to be talking about my opinion on the stupid ship discourse in the fandom.
P.S. The gameplay used on the background of the video isn't mine, it belongs to my dear friend Nasu. I love them so much. Thank you so much, Nasu, for playing for me because I can't play IDV. It's not even funny anymore.
Yes, now, a video time.
Que chingados no mamen, hijos de la verga, maricones, huevones, pinches jotos.
Lately, there's been this certain ship. And this isn't something new, because some of you have been shipping things like this for ages now. Don't think I forgot about Robbie x Yura, you nasty fucks. And the thing is, people do say things against this stuff, but it's awful how the minute a kid is in a game, people will immediately sexualize them like it's nothing. And not even with fictional ones. Some of you are wild with things you say on pre- and post-match. Don't forget, this game is still played by kids. I don't think it's a good idea to talk about how you want to fuck someone pre-match. But that's apart from the subject. Because I'm still talking about ships right now. People will infantilize characters and keep them like that while drawing fan art and making fanfics. Worst part is, the characters they're infantilizing and sexualizing with that kid imagery are grown as adults. This often happens with ships, but it has happened with some straight ships like Nortema. Look at me straight in the eye and tell me, that isn't a child, a kid. And talking about straight ships, why do you guys hate them so much? I know, I hate the straights too, but you know, you shouldn't be sending death threats to people who like silly ships like the Smiley x Mark or Ada x Emil, or just sending hate in general. Said death threats, you Geisleuv, to tell people to kill themselves over the smallest things. Why do people hate Marg x Smiley? It doesn't even make sense. It's like one of the few ships that make sense. Just like Ada Emil, and the fandom hates it so much. You know, I actually have an idea of why people hate those so much. Because the fandom hates women, and I've talked about this before. The fandom loves to hate on women, and I have a whole video about that. But it doesn't change the fact that it's true. I swear this whole shit fanbase is full of virgin incels. Have you guys ever seen a woman in real life? Or why do you hate them so much? Because well, ships aren't even liked or promoted in the fandom. I swear it's a sausage party there. Because you guys love to hate on the few popular well ships like Michiko x Mary, but excuse bullshit like any ship with Emil and Eli. If you're going to pull the "they were married" card, at least don't be a hypocrite about it. Also, by the way, I'm okay with ships, and there's some of them I actually like. But most of the fanbase sexualizes them, and is weird about them like so often. Especially with Edgar ships. Why are you guys so obsessed with that poor boy? He probably hates everyone at the manor, realistically speaking. And the ships are okay. It's just fans that make them so weird. Like no, I don't want to see Edgar looking like a 12-year-old, and Luca looking like a 20-year-old. It's weird. And no, I don't want to see any more Luca ships where Luca acts dumb. He's actually so smart if you've read his lore. Why do people think of him as a himbo when he clearly isn't? Going back to Edgar, the way people minimize Edgar's character is why people hate him. He's so mean on all of his ships. It's like people reduce him to mean twink who paints. Shut the fuck up. That's the reason why I hate Edgar. I dislike how people were in matches while used him. Also, can we talk about how weird people are in matches? And no, I'm not talking about people and their weird sexual comments. I'm talking about how people will force a ship when changing characters. I was once forced to marry a Luca while being eggered. It was not funny. I hated every second of that match. Stop being weird towards people you don't know, even if they're wearing a cute skin or have a cool username. It's not funny, and it's not charming. Literally no one cares about your stupid ship. Keep it to yourself, lol. Let's talk about Hunter x Survivor ships really quick. They're okay. The lore says they're okay, so stop being such crybabies about them. The only ships that are disgusting are Jack related ships. And that's because Jack is a femicide and shouldn't be getting so much attention because he's disgusting. Hunter x Serve ships like Marg x Smiley are okay. But of course, there still are some weird ass ships. But they're only weird because the fandom sucks. Joe Scarl is still weird, because all the artists weird, and so are their fans. If it wasn't for those, it would be an okay ship. That ship doesn't even make sense. None of the ships make sense. Then why are people arguing and sending threats to people for shipping a stupid ship that isn't even problematic? Stop focusing on Joe Scarl, and please speak up about actual harmful ships. Like for example, any Ganji x white person, or incest ships like the wax artist with his sister, or pedo ships like the ones mentioned on the beginning. People are too focused on their harmful yaoi ships to even know that what they're doing is wrong. To be honest, the whole ship discourse is so fucking dumb. This is literally a Coraline Dead by Daylight. It's not that deep, but you guys still somehow make it a whole drama. Dude, just be respectful, and don't ship kids with adults, or any toxic shit. It's really not that hard. It's called having common sense. Some of you should really practice on that, because believe it or not, fiction affects reality. Anyways, this is how I'll end the video because I have nothing else to say. Sorry if this was long and boring. I have so many things to ramble about, and this was one of them.